Okay, it's been almost a month since I did my first banana circle video, so I thought it was time for an update. It's raining a little bit this morning. Everything's looking pretty happy. A friend of mine and I came in and planted some of these little vinca to just add some color. Mint's going wild. Got some good growth on this mulberry. It's probably 5 feet tall now. Looking good. It's tripled in size this season. Let's see if I can find where it grew to last year. Right about there, maybe. If that, it might be taller. Lots of new growth. Looking good. Got my first guava flower. 2 of them. That'd be cool to get some fruit this year. Cannas are doing well. Planted some cucumbers in here. They're starting to get out into the yard a little bit, so I'm gonna have to train them a little bit. A little baby cuke right there. Another one. I'm gonna let this basil go to seed. It's flowering right now. It's a lemon basil. I'm gonna collect some of the seed and maybe let it self-sow. These tomatoes are starting to ripen. I'm picking some of these guys this morning. They're spilling out into the yard as well. Been making some zucchini pickles lately, and dill seed is very expensive, so I'm gonna let my dill flower and go to seed so I don't have to buy the seed. This cucumber is doing quite well. Again, kind of out into the yard. Lots of blooms. I don't see any cucumbers on this one yet. I'm going to come in and separate some of these banana pups today. This looks like it'll make a really nice little plant right here. I separate it off. Eggplant in the back there. Doing okay. In the last video, some of the zucchini had just gone wild when they were overtaking some of the bananas especially. So I had planted 6. 6 turned out to be way too many for me and my friends and neighbors to eat. So I ripped up 3, threw them in the compost pile in the middle, and replaced them. I've got an eggplant here, another eggplant over there, and a squash, yellow squash on the other side. But the zucchini, the 3 zucchini that are left, they're still pumping out plenty of zucchini. And there's one. These tomatoes falling out into the yard. This Mexican sunflower seems to be doing okay. It's competing with the zucchini, but I think it's up tall enough that it should be okay now. This banana plant I think is going to be okay. It's got some leaves up above the zucchini now, so I think it'll be fine. Another banana doing well. Don't know if I'm going to separate this pup today or not. I want to try to do a walking circle with my banana pups so that I've got new banana plants coming up to replace them. So I'm not going to separate all the pups, but some of them definitely need it. I'll show you one in a minute. The spicy bush basil is going crazy. Another banana looking pretty good. Variegated canna starting to bloom. I think it's going to be pretty. These 2 banana plants were completely covered by the zucchini. So I ripped it out and replaced it with a yellow squash. So I'm hoping that they're going to grow fast enough to get up above the squash before it grows as large as the zucchini has. Purple basil and mint, some more vinca. I planted some ornamental sweet potato vine, but it is like a delicacy to rabbits. It seems to be the first thing that they go for. So I'm not sure how well it's going to do here. No blooms yet on this banana pepper. Maybe I'll get some. This mulberry is doing great. It's a foot taller than I am now. Quite pleased with it. Canna's doing well. There is a banana tree in here, kind of surrounded by cannas and zucchini, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to get tall enough that I don't really have to worry about it shortly. Fig's doing good. This cucumber's coming out into the yard. I was hoping they would kind of trail us up the fig, up the banana trees. Right now they're just kind of sprawling all over the place. Same with the mint and sweet potatoes. I can see some cucumber back in the zucchini there. This is probably my tallest banana tree. Pretty pleased with it. Pretty big down at the base. The pseudostem's getting fat. I like that. And this banana is the one that I'm really gonna get in and start separating some of these pups. They're so close together. I mean, there's three bananas that are really tight in there. So I'm gonna pull 2 of those out, pot them up, transplant them somewhere. Another canna, purple basil. It's about to flower. I'm gonna do the same thing with it. Let it go to seed. Hopefully it'll self-sow. And no blooms on this guava yet that I can find, but maybe it'll produce some pretty blooms too, and some delicious fruit. So, for a 1-month update of the banana circle, I'm pretty pleased how things are growing. Still adding mulch to the pit in the center. I've also started adding coffee grounds, eggshells, not a lot of kitchen scraps. I don't really want to draw in any sort of critters, but I think the plants seem to like it. Okay, I'll do another video for you guys in another month.